Welcome back, Mystic Makers. Today, we're diving into the shadows. Quiet ones, powerful ones, with this Tokoyami Micro Brix build. Inspired by one of the most mysterious characters in My Hero Academia, this project isn't just about building a miniature hero. It's about exploring the delicate dance between darkness and control, and how even the most chaotic forces can be shaped into something meaningful. Tokoyami has always fascinated me, equal parts brooding calm and chaotic power. His quirk, Dark Shadow, is this semi-sentient force that becomes wilder the more intense his emotions get. And there's something really raw and real about that. We all have that version of Dark Shadow, don't we? That part of ourselves that's stronger in the dark when we're angry, afraid, overwhelmed. And just like Tokoyami, we're all learning how to wield it instead of letting it wield us. As the pieces snap into place, I can almost feel that metaphor. Each piece grounding him, shaping something volatile into something stable. Tokoyami's build is sharp, angular, and compact, kinda like his personality. At first glance, he's all edge, but underneath that cloak and cawing confidence is someone still mastering what lives inside him. There's something really poetic about watching the structure come together. Like even in real life, every little piece, every misstep, or tiny frustration, it's part of building something solid from the shadows. In the show, Tokoyami's quirk, Dark Shadow, becomes more dangerous the more emotion he feels, especially in darkness. I think that's such a relatable metaphor for anxiety, rage, grief, even ambition. As Mystic Makers here, we don't run from our shadows. We learn to dance with them, to speak their language, to use them as fuel for art, change, and growth. Tokoyami reminds me that strength doesn't have to be loud. Power doesn't always look like light. Sometimes it's restraint. Sometimes it's learning when not to strike. Now, I'll admit, just like some of my builds before, this one really tested me. There were moments where the tiniest pieces just refused to hold. And his head, oh my gosh, it kept falling off again and again. But it made me think of Tokoyami's arc. In the anime, he struggles to find balance. He trains in the forest, loses control, and almost becomes a threat to others. That tension, I felt it here. Not just in the character, but in the whole process. That urge to give up, taking a breath, and then the trying again. That is what growth feels like sometimes. In Mystic Maker, I talk a lot about shadow work, not just in the metaphorical woo-woo sense, but as a real healing practice. Facing the parts of ourselves that we've avoided, the broken bits, the darker voices. Tokoyami reminds me that shadow isn't weakness, it's potential. Raw, unfiltered energy just waiting to be refined. We don't have to banish our shadow to be whole. We just have to learn how to live beside it, and sometimes let it fight for us. Watching this little figure come together, piece by piece, it's like building a version of myself that remembers that. So, here he is, my miniature guardian of the dark, Small, sharp, steady. Built from trial, held together with patience. If you're building something right now, whether it's your confidence, your brand, your creative voice, your life, I hope you give yourself the grace to let it come together slowly. Let your shadow walk with you. Let your light rest when it needs to. And when you fall apart, breathe, rebuild. That is what makes you a maker. Thanks for being here. Stay strange, stay soft, and I'll see you in the next video.